Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This says English is not my native language, and during an argument, my husband used the F word, F off, and I left the room. The next day, I told him that I find it extremely disrespectful, and he said that I come from a different country, and saying this in the UK just means to shut up. He said I have to accept his natural way of speaking. He explicitly said that he is unwilling to stay married to me if I don't accept him as he, when he says F off and so on, although it happens infrequently. I'm very confused. If I don't accept my husband telling me to, using the F word, he will divorce me. Is this a valid reason for divorce? Do I have to accept this verbal abuse in order to stay married to this man? Do I not have any rights asking my husband not to talk to me like this? So first and foremost, we need to know that every single Muslim is required to speak in a way that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And using such crude, filthy language is unacceptable. Okay? Here in the UK, as has been said by your husband, that it just means to shut up. I'm not sure if English is his first language, but it certainly does not mean shut up. It is a very, very rude way of abusing somebody, and it is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable, and more so that a husband should speak to any of his family members in this way. So first and foremost, I say, do you have to accept verbal abuse? No, nobody should accept any verbal abuse. Do I have any rights in asking my husband not to talk to me like this? Yes, you have every right to say to him that you should not use such abusive language to me. It is unacceptable. The Prophet ﷺ was a person who never cursed and sweared, and therefore we should follow his way and not curse and swear. He should be told to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and just saying this is my natural way, well, your natural way is unacceptable. Okay? And if you want to stay married to me, you have to accept this foul language. This is a strange stance, to be honest, that a person is willing to divorce his wife just because she advises him to speak in a proper way. I would say that if he's not listening to advice from yourself, then tell him to go to somebody. If you had a child, for example, and your child said shut up, then this certainly would not be on the same level as opposed to your son using the F word to one of their parents. Anyone in the world would understand that they are not the same. So your husband should be told to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and whatever he thinks is a natural way, it is unnatural to Islam to behave like this and to use such language. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the best.